Welcome back to Just Our Tip Tuesday. Well, we don't have our tip jar out today. Actually, what I wanted to do is I wanted to remind Joe of something that happened last week, and we wanted to talk about this. So, do you remember when you it happens often, but not as often as you think. But do you remember when you were an asshole last week? Do you remember that?
Yes, for like 4 days.
Yeah. So I think I remember that quite well. So, what happened?
Well, to be honest, guys, I was just telling Jason the story of how last week, about the middle of the week, I just started feeling like extremely tired.
Yeah.
And then like we run pretty long days, right? We're both in here 6 o'clock. Actually, you're in here about 10 minutes before me, and 5:30
sure.
or so, and I get in for the 6 a.m. class about 5:50 or so, and so and then work all day, and we go home at 8:30, right? That's the normal day for somebody who owns a CrossFit gym, and it can catch up to you, and we train hard and work out and everything going on. By the end of the week last week, I was so tired. I actually took a pre-workout on Friday night at 9 p.m. So that I could make it out to dinner. Like that legitimately happened. I was like, I'm either going to fall asleep or I'm going to take some pre-workout. Now, luckily, we have an awesome pre-workout here that only has 40 milligrams of caffeine,
Which is
just enough to get you through a couple hours and let you sleep.
Right.
But I was dead from Thursday morning, Friday morning, Saturday, all day. And then Saturday night, I slept for 9 hours. I got into bed at 11:15, and I slept until 9. No alarm.
Right.
I actually woke up like 5 minutes before my alarm. And I literally woke up and I was like, I'm back. I'm alive. And it got me thinking about how much are we both stalling progress, but then also how much are we messing up other portions of our life by being sleep deprived.
And this happens often in different industries, you know, whether you're a nurse, doctor, fast food industry, or restaurant world, just all sorts of different industries you can be, because you have different schedules that cause you to have different types of sleep cycles. And that can really mess up your rhythm, if you will, and sleep.
And the thing that's really frustrating about it is that, like, you don't recognize, like, you're like, I'm really tired, and then you're like, I'm really tired, and I'm in a bad mood. Why am I in a bad mood? I can't figure it out. And then you start kind of catching on to things. And so we've got multiple members here who are night-only nurses. We've had people ask me, through our nutrition program, there is a section on sleep, and people ask around sleep habits and all these different things. And I don't want to talk about different sleep hacks. We've talked about that many different times. You can find them. Yeah. But rather, how to, in a way, kind of like trick your body into getting enough sleep, or rather not necessarily have to get all of your sleep at one time every day, and if you don't, you're screwed. So, for example, a few different things that you can think about. One is maybe cycling how much sleep you get. So if you're like, all right, I know that for the first 3 days of the week, I'm going to be up at 4:45, and I'm not going to be in bed before 10, so that's going to be a little bit sleep deprived. But then on Wednesday night, I'm going to sleep until 8:30 on Thursday. And then you kind of do that again. Or maybe you're like, okay, I know that at my work I have a flexible schedule, and we always have an hour lunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first 30 minutes of my lunch break and either eat or go take a nap. Right? I'm going to go to my car. I'm going to find a nice quiet place. I'm going to, whatever it needs to be done, take a quick little nap. Even if you don't actually fall into full-on sleep, just sitting with your eyes closed and just turning your brain off, it's almost like meditation. Right? And it can kind of reset you a little bit. Or you can get your 30-minute nap and start to kind of work back against sleep deprivation.
And with that nap, actually, there's a great trick for that too. Many of you might have read this before, but all studies show that all you need to do, if you take a marker, a pen, or something, and put it in your hand, and you have your hand in your lap, and you sit back and you close your eyes, as your hands open up and you go to drop that pen. Once you drop the pen, that's all the sleep that you need.
Really?
Yeah. In terms of the nap, a quick nap. So
just to give you a little bit of extra, like zah for the day.
That's what they call those.
And then the other one would be, like I said, to kind of cycle it at the start. And then if you're really curious about like sleep and how much sleep debt you're accumulating, I actually really recommend a Whoop. Yeah. They have a really cool sleep coach. They're coming out with their newest strap. There is no upfront payment. You pay on a monthly service. You can cancel it, turn it back on at any time, and you can really dig into how many disturbances am I getting per sleep. There's a number called sleep efficiency, which tells you basically, all right, you were in bed for 7.5 hours. Well, you slept for 5.5 hours of that. Yeah. Whoa, that's not good. So what's going on? You're getting woken up in the middle of the night by maybe your spouse coming to bed late, or it can be a sign that you have a little bit of sleep apnea that you should really be checked out because it's dangerous. Or
you might have a newborn baby in the house, and you're getting woken up. So so he recommends the Whoop. One thing that I'm going to start today, and I'm going to this is official now. We're going to have siestas now, nationwide, starting today.
Trump tweeted it out. It's okay.
At 2 p.m.
Very Spanish of us.
In the afternoon, we're going to start this siestas nationwide. But yes, Whoop straps are great. Something that's going to help you track, because you don't realize that either.
Nope.
You have no idea how many times you get woken up in the middle of the night. Or one of the things I hear often is that, and it could be just because you have bladder issues, but try not to drink a couple hours before bed, because how many times you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I just want to fall back asleep, but you're like, the restroom is so far away and I have to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
So it happens, but if that happens on a regular basis, it does interrupt your sleep patterns.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
if you're in REM sleep and you have to go to the bathroom and you wake up out of it,
Yeah.
it takes you full cycles to get back into deep sleep again. Like, those things matter, and that goes with your efficiency. So
From 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., that's the best time in terms of sleep. That is where you get the most sleep. You get in that deep sleep. So 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So if you're going to bed at midnight and because you're watching Jimmy Fallon or something, which I do enjoy, but if you're watching that's not you're interrupting that prime time sleep. So. Okay, guys. Well, that hopefully you take something a little nugget away from that. But those Whoop straps. By the way, how much was your Whoop strap?
my Whoop strap costs $30.
$30.
$30 a month. So,
Okay.
and you can do, if you commit to longer, I'm probably gonna upgrade mine because I'm not gonna take it off, and you can get it as low as 18. So, and this again, you can
Look
turn
at
it
that.
off when you want to.
Yeah, nice little tool to have on you. So, all right, guys. Well, that completes our Just Start Tip Tuesday. We hope you have an awesome rest of your week. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.